What's up, folks? How you guys doing today? My name is JaseTriggon. This is my daily PlayStation 5 gameplay. Currently playing Hogwarts Legacy. Hopefully you guys having a great Wednesday. Week's almost done. Halfway there. Can't wait. Anyways, you guys can kindly hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon for notification. That'll be much appreciated. And do follow me on my other social, which is on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter under JaseTriggon. A little bit of recap yesterday. We found I think it's a lot of side missions and main missions. Getting close to, I believe, half or even past halfway point. I don't know, I'm just having fun. Off camera I have been doing a lot of the Merlin trials and some of the Merlin trials, some dungeons, and of course collecting all the demiguises, and I think I've collected enough to learn a little more at the 3, but we'll see tonight if I can do that. Yeah, we'll progress the gameplay. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is JaseTriggon. Let's transition to... Again, my name is JaseTriggon. This is my daily PlayStation 5 gameplay. Currently playing Hogwarts Legacy. If you guys could kindly hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon for notification, that'll be much appreciated. And do follow me on my social, Instagram, and Twitter under. Get to the gameplay. Oh, hold up, guys. I'm getting a call. Be right back.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Sorry about that, guys. But it seems like well, it's like a telemarketer. We all get those calls, right? Anyways, get to the gameplay. Oh, it's pretty cool that like the store that I bought actually I could actually sell my stuff there. So I'm making money on the side there. I don't know if I'm really making money, but I like to think so.
Am I losing my mind?
It's Christmas.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. What are we looking for today?
Enhancement that's boom success. Yes.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yeah.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Let's see if there's others. What else?
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Hold on.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
For helping. Full time to reach. Best to keep.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hoped to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Is that Natty to be late? She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Yo, I was just there. Making me run all the way there and back, eh? No, I was just talking about the game. I was there already and it made me go somewhere, then I have to go back to where I was.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand.
Uh-oh.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
How are you, Ivana?
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Accio.
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I'm good. It's a Wednesday. Can't wait for weekend to start.
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Hey, for your it's not gonna work.
Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Patrol, about the most exciting thing round here.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Yeah, it's not really totally invisible, but he just makes it look like he is.
Miss a payment with me, and I'll make you pay through the nose. What?
So,
I know you're there.
back for more, I see.
Expulso.
Accio.
Oh, what's the night go out?
Oh,
Crucible.
oh no!
Back for more.
Look what you've done. You pay for that.
Oh,
Now to finish the job. Might want to look up.
oh!
I hope your friends aren't too upset.
No, I remember.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Why? What did I say? Did I say something wrong? I say bro, like I've gotten used to saying. If I said something wrong,
I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
well, in my thing it just says Ivana, so I thought that was your like your username on my end. It says Ivana TV.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass.
Was it upper or lower Hogsfield that we raided last week?
Show yourself!
Okay, bro.
Hey. Share and share alike, say I, as I'm robbing.
Revelio.
I've used unforgivable curses on occasion. Fortunately, Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after hours.
It's Totalis.
Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up.
Revelio.
I don't trust Ranrock. I'll tell you that. He'll jump on us first chance. I've never seen such a look of fear in your eyes. I should think an anti-trim more metal.
Revelio.
I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see it again. Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. Very more danger than they know. Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
Oi.
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count.
When you have a cloak like that, who can blame a girl for swooning?
It's Totalis.
Sense something afoot.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend.
Revelio.
Daft enough to try to come through here.
Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend. I've seen her show more affection to a hawker. I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
It's Totalis.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
Always.
Revelio.
There is stuff in it. Oh, it is. Maudlin. That's what it is.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming, and rightfully so.
It's Totalis.
No.
Is that you, Royland?
Thought you could hide from me, did ya?
Revelio. Revelio.
Follow me.
Fled like a cat.
It's Totalis.
Dinner right here.
Revelio. It's Totalis. Revelio.
Now to finish the job. Expulso! Expulso! fault, John.
Revelio.
Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption.
I'm gonna fight you.
Expulsion! Expulsion! Death from above!
Yeah. Sometimes, but it's cool. You're here.
Expulsion!
Arrest their momentum.
Expulsion!
Stupid one.
This is your first duel, isn't it? Quite conductive, aren't we?
Expelliarmus.
Now where did it go? Well,
Revelio.
Flash of
Arrest their
inspiration.
momentum. Revelio.
Targeted him. Sure, that's this. Yeah.
What are you, shy? I thought you could hide from me, did ya? Expulsion! Now to finish the job. Oi, oi, oi. Expulsion!
Protego. Stupid one.
Oh.
Barely felt anything at all. Might want to look up.
Arrest their momentum.
Why are you not hugging him? After the release. Oh,
What are
okay.
your thoughts on electricity?
Confringo. Capolso. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Yeah, I was reading that wrong. After I thought they were.
Loud as a troll you are. Can't trust my own ears.
Somebody out there?
Hey, the girl's friend won't come looking for her. Too dangerous. Wasting our time. Expulsion! Upwards don't go down easy. Expulsion! Stupid one. Death! Expulsion!
Arrest their momentum.
Where did you go, coward?
Expulsion! Now, this has become personal. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Incendio.
Expulsion! Flash of inspiration.
Bombarda.
Expulsion!
Accio. Crucio. Arrest their momentum. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Capolso.
Make it stop!
Revelio. Protego. Imperio.
Such a thing to me.
Revelio.
Hardly felt it.
Where the heck is it going?
Might want to look up. Expulso! Expulso! Stupid one.
Crucio.
What have you done?
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio.
I don't think I'm destroying them. Doing a good. Okay. I'm not that good of a game.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. I'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Yeah, sometimes I'm too.
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Natty must be here somewhere.
You found it.
Revelio.
I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rick. I need your help.
Where's over there? In front of me too. Oh yeah, man, sometimes I just rush things.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
You show me how to do that?
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Let's go. Oi.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai.
I don't.
Should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Actually, go back. Give. I'll be get alone. Open more doors.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alahamora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alahamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Kitty. Forbidden Forest. Blue powder point.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Whoa.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Pretty sure I have a lot of moonstone. A lot of moonstone.
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Well, it's far. Oh. I'll look for her off stream because it's part of a trick and I don't want you watching me just going over it. Let's continue on with the main mission. Oh man. Ooh. Looks like it gets gone down the wrong windpipe. A little bit of the husk covering of the cashew. But I'm okay.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself.
Yep.
You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain Headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues, and the moons contained therein, were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit. Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Ain't lucky, honey. 1%. Good.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio! Oh, shoot. Apparently not.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
This is precisely as...
Such grace.
Huh?
Finesse.
Wait, what the?
Accio!
Yo, that's no cool. That's not cool. I lost properly. Okay, fine, but it didn't even move.
Hello, Charlotte. Let's play Summoner's Court.
Ah, thought you'd never ask. Shall we begin?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Oh.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio.
Why isn't it moving?
Such grace. Finesse.
That's so cheap.
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Why is the middle one not moving? Even though I'm
competition.
like, that don't make sense. Like, she's winning for no reason.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't have
Don't
won
count me
that.
out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio. Precisely as planned.
I swear, if this doesn't move, I'll be pissed.
Accio.
Precisely as planned. Precisely as planned.
Fudge. E.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio.
Got a 50.
Accio.
Hi.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. You almost beat me there, but I almost beat you too. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Run out. Oh. There you go.
Accio. Precisely as planned.
No. Loud.
Such grace. Finesse.
That's frustrating. Boom. 40.
Accio.
Such grace. Finesse.
Protego.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse.
Shut your mouth. Getting annoying. Just one or the other.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues, and the moons contained therein, were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Precisely as planned.
Accio!
I swear to God, if she won because of that.
Nice technique. You almost beat me there, but I almost beat you too.
I should have bounced out.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Oh. Such grace. Finesse. Precisely as planned.
Budget fall. Oh!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
I'm just gonna take a quick break, guys. I'll be right back.
Should we expect you to grace us with a turn sometime today?
Hey guys, I'm back. Let's go back to this gameplay. And my name is JaseTriggon. This is my daily PlayStation 5 gameplay. Currently playing Hogwarts Legacy. If you guys could kindly hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon for notification, that would be much appreciated. And do follow me on my other social, which is on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter.
Should we expect you to grace us with a turn sometime today?
And that
Such
didn't fall?
grace. Finesse.
Wow.
Accio. Nice technique. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
What?
Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Pretty hair.
Accio.
I'll remember that. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Let's hope this works.
Accio.
Yo, how come that falls?
Stick me with a billywig. I'll never top
Are
that.
you Are you kidding me?
Precisely as planned. Nice technique. You almost beat me there,
That's-
but I almost beat you too.
Explain to me how. Oh, wow.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio!
We want to find a way.
Precisely as planned.
I'm gonna go for that one.
Accio!
Corner. No! That. I should have gotten him. I don't know why it didn't curve as much. It did before.
Hello, Charlotte. Let's play Summoner's Court.
Ah, thought you'd never ask. Shall we begin?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Explain to me how she.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Such grace. Finesse.
Yeah, it's just.
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Get her sticks at
Such
50.
grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Such grace. Finesse. Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Better stick. Ooh, that's frustrating. That should have never felt. It's
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Why is it bouncing off? I'm going so
Such
slow.
grace. Finesse.
When I go slow,
Precisely as planned.
Mafangul. Sorry for this curse word. Yeah, how come when he bombs off, like it stays there?
Such grace.
Look at that. It's staying there like.
Finesse.
Whereas if I bounce off, it just like.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio. Precisely as planned.
This is percent.
Accio.
What the that didn't turn? Yo, like the other like previous save, it turned though. Now you're telling me that one won't turn? Yo.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the moons contained there.
Hello. Are you here for someone as court?
That I am.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner. You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next step. Accio!
Look at that, and it doesn't even bounce off. Bounce us off?
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. You almost beat me there, but I almost beat you too. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Covering my face, bro.
Such grace. Finesse.
Literally covered my face when I...
Accio! Such grace. Finesse.
Technique hasn't. Oh, why am I...
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Care for another round?
I'm just snacking.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio!
I should have won this long time ago.
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Why are you... Why is it making a big U? It didn't do that before.
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Fall off. Fall off.
I'll remember that. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Nice technique. Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Finally.
Nice technique. Well, you are good.
I didn't change anything.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
Practice.
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Those statues took time and effort.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The Moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Finally, I finished it. West.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks.
What a
Oh,
dick.
we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
I just want to put a curse on him, but or if that seems. Oh.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry, as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Sweet.
Well be surrounded by Jarvies.
I thought I could count on my friend.
Oh.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower, just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside.
Nobody can do a hex like
Revelio.
Who saw that first year with the engorged head? That was me.
on living in dormitories.
Ah, the bells must be upstairs.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, found them. One up, one to go. Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Why are you being unruly?
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Yeah, true black.
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ooh.
Alohomora.
There's a second disposal room. Oh.
Revelio. Accio.
What? That kill.
Accio. Capulso. Accio. Capulso. Accio. Capulso. Accio. Capulso. Accio.
Off on that one. Yep. Did screw myself and now.
Bombarda. Accio. Accio.
Work.
Accio.
Okay.
Revelio. Accio.
Yeah.
Repulsor. Accio.
I thought it was Depulso.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Also. Accio.
No, no. I think the trick is getting that over there.
Accio. Accio. Accio.
Salvage.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio. 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 Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
Oh.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor.
I feel like I'm close to the answer.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
Get this.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio. 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 Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Technically make this.
Accio.
Right there, I can't. I think I screwed it up.
Accio. 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 Depulso. Accio.
Accio. Accio. Accio.
Just for
Accio.
Repulsor.
Accio.
Repulsor.
Accio. Accio.
Accio.
Just me. I was just doing.
Oh.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
I'm gonna call it a night here, guys. I gotta wake up tomorrow. I just realized the time. Sorry for this, for the abrupt change, but I mean stop. But thank you guys for tuning in. My name is JaseTriggon. This is my daily PlayStation 5 gameplay. Currently playing Hogwarts Legacy. If you guys can kindly hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon for notification, that'll be much appreciated. And do follow me on my other social, which is on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter under JaseTriggon. And 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. In YouTube here tomorrow. Stay safe out there. Bye. Thank you again for tuning in.